No funny business, you hear me?
No time to chat. I'm on duty.
Oh, hello.
Hello there. Welcome to Ryujin Tower, the beating heart of Ryujin Industries. I'm Jupiter, the tower's secretary. Can I help you with something? We're the largest corporation in the Freestar Collective. We deal in everything from refreshments to starships. Oh, we're best known for our NeuroAmp technology. If you're curious about it, we have a selection on display at the Ryujin store near the back of the lobby. Is there anything else I can help you with? The public can visit our Tayo, Tranquility, and drone sales offices upstairs. All are worth visiting. The tower also serves as Ryujin's corporate headquarters and is home to our research and development team, but unfortunately, those areas are restricted. Wonderful. It's always nice to meet a potential coworker. Miss Salzo will be conducting your interview today. You'll find her office upstairs. You'll find Miss Salzo's office on the operations floor. Just take the elevator at the back of the lobby. And don't forget to check out the Ryujin Industry store in the back of the lobby before you leave. No visit to Ryujin Tower is complete without a look at our patented NeuroAmp technology, after all.
Huh. Ryujin Industry.
I don't know if I trust this
technology corporation in the settled systems. After the day I've had, I could do with a stop at Tranquility.
I wish more of Ryujin Tower was accessible to the public.
I'm late for my appointment.
Welcome to Tranquility, your new favorite spot to refresh and escape from the hustle and bustle of Neon. I'm Delilah. Please let me know if you need any help or product recommendations.
Delilah.
Is this your first time visiting Ryujin Tower?
是吗？不是吧？来买过那个。
Ryujin has its fingers in all sorts of
神经
pies.
增幅器。
I guess that's the best way to turn a profit. They
超
don't
级
have
公
much to do
司
with
嘛
our day-to-day
，Mega
though.
Core。
As long as our customers are happy and we're making sales, that's all that matters. We must have missed each other then. Feel free to stop by for a chat anytime. You seem like an interesting person, and small talk goes nicely with a good cup of tea. No, I'm not. I'm from a small farming settlement in a nearby system. Funnily enough, the farms my community maintains supply some of Tranquility's tea leaves. I grew up watching the ships and traders come in from Neon, and wishing I could get on one and see the city for myself. It seemed like such a fascinating place. I don't know, honestly. I never really wanted to be a farmer, so there's not much waiting for me back home. But I can't see myself living in Neon permanently. Maybe I'll get lucky and Tranquility will open a new office somewhere else. I'd be the first to sign up for a transfer.
为什么不喜欢？
Sometimes, yeah. I didn't know anyone when I moved here, so I was really lonely. The town I'm from is tiny, so I knew almost everyone. It was a big change. Not exactly. Everyone here is busy and stressed, and there's a lot of crime. The stories I grew up with made Neon seem like paradise, but it really isn't. I'm just happy to work for a company that puts smiles on people's faces. It seems like most people here could use one. Have a relaxing day. I'd love to share a cup of tea with you. Oh, Tranquility is the settled system's #1 tea brand. We have a tea for pretty much any occasion, in a variety of standard and unique blends. If you'd like more information, you should visit our sales office upstairs. Let me know if you find something that interests you.
来都来了，咱们就买一杯，反正咱们百万富翁。我现在106万。
我这些茶还能加经验。
给我来一杯柠檬茶。他还卖咖啡杯，怎么卖咖啡杯不卖茶杯？
Stop by.
我觉得他应该原意是马克杯的意思。
柠檬茶。
Anytime you want a cup of tea.
I hope they have the newer up. I wanted stuff.
有的时候平民的字幕没了，虽然，不知道为啥。
被什么东西顶掉了。
I wish I could afford one of those new neuroamps.
It's always satisfying to come to the lobby and see our customers enjoying themselves.
Huh, I should check out the drone showroom while on break.
And hone those corporate skills.
Making a cushy job here sounds like a dream.
Brightest of today for
Must be great working here. Wonder if they give discounts. I don't know. Neuroamps seem too good to be true, if you ask me.
Those Arbor weapons are so sleek.
哎，这个梅子我重启一下游戏吧，否则这个他们这帮人说话，每个人他妈语调都不一样的。他这里面这些无名 NPC 对话真的多，大家一定要多和他们对话，就是因为你每个 NPC 都能对话嘛。除了城市里街上那种以外，别的这些场景里面的，无论你记得那个卖那个就是极乐的那个酒的那个地方。还是这里，他但凡有特殊地点，里面那些无名 NPC 有一堆的对白，你每个人点过去你都听不完，甚至。所以，让我们来看看他们有什么话要说。刚才这字幕没了，不知道怎么回事。现在要潜行技能派上用场了，以后看来没白练，我都满了。
因为潜关挺多的，
爽，满完来玩估计很爽倒是。
其实不点来着，要点对，点满后。
It's always satisfying to come to the lobby and see our customers enjoying themselves.
I love stopping by, but my cred stick hates it. Last time I was here, I took the elevator to the ground floor, and security almost took my head off.
You doing some shopping too?
How can I help?
I'm late for my appointment.
I told myself I only needed one thing.
Hope this day goes by fast.
Security's been crazy tight here lately.
This sure beats hanging out in Bayou Plaza.
I could use a vacation.
Interested in neuroamps? Have you seen the models on display at the drone showroom?
Those neuroamps are something else.
I have a meeting with Lyndon Calderi later. I hope I'm not underdressed.
No time to chat. I'm on duty.
I don't know if I trust those neuroamps.
I've always been a fan of Laredo, but those Arboron weapons are gorgeous.
I wonder when Ryujin Industries' next product will launch.
I don't trust neuroamps. Ryujin's too secret about how they're developed.
I wonder when Ryujin Industries' next product will launch.
I hope they have the neuroamp I want in stock.
来买 neuroamp 的一堆人，都是在说 neuroamp。
I love stopping by, but my cred stick hates it.
Sorry, can't talk.
Welcome to Ryujin Tower. Have a nice day.
You in a buying mood today? See ya.
Airborne.
I don't know. Neuroamps seem too good to be true, if you ask me.
Too good to be true.
Got any ideas about testing out my products here? If security doesn't stop you, I will. Hey, thanks for stopping by. The name's Ken. Let me know if you have any questions. I know these weapons like the back of my hand. Any self-respecting corporation should, right? What brings you to Ryujin Tower today?
光板大厦。
Oh, good luck. Hopefully they'll hire you, and we can stop listening to this non-stop audio ad. Don't be so surprised. Ryujin Tower's got a little of everything. Besides, here at Arboron, our goal is to provide safety and protection for our customers. That's why we're the only brand to carry our very own non-lethal weapons, the Nova line.
亚伯伦是唯一一个特有的非致命物，别的都是改装嘛。他们是新兴裂解这个东西。
Of course, the Nova series uses an electrically charged ammunition that can effectively stun a humanoid target. It's not so useful when it comes to critters, but if you need to buy some time or get someone off your back, they'll do the trick. Well, I'd better be. I'm a three-star Navy vet. Firearm expertise comes with the territory. I saw more than my share of action with a gun in my hand. Those days are behind me, though. Now I prefer to stay behind the counter and let other people do the gunslinging. Sure thing. Let me know if anything appeals to you.
太空劫匪特殊武器，这就是太空劫匪，可还行？一堆新兴爆炸裂解，我还真要买一个，我家里好像没有多少，我要给那队友配的话都。
我有2把山洞的新兴爆炸，专门留着给队友。 99谈判者2600。
Thanks for stopping by.
Personal protection the way nature intended 都可以偷，我靠，他们这里的都放在这里，没有
偷还行。没有玻璃罩罩着就是这样。亚雷没有遮止键的。
龙神工业。
No time to chat. I'm on duty.
运营部。
Gila City's hostile wildlife is outside the walls, but Neon's hostile wildlife is certainly within them.
Within them， 你这话说的好吗，巴雷特？你看看你。
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you?
来了巴雷特了。
你这话是不是不好啊？当人家面这么说。
但你这听不到。应聘来了。
You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs.
What the fuck?
Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know. And hopefully I have some answers. Oh wow, you're serious? Well, Ryujin is the tech industry leader in the settled systems, mostly known for neuroamps, which exploded on the scene about 15 years ago. Other than that, our products include operating systems, security, various quality of life improvements for the home. We're like a full package. If you really want more info, I'd recommend reading up at one of the kiosks. They've got this company's entire history listed. At least the history they want you to know. Imogene Salzo is my idol. She's ruthless, but still knows how to behave around everyday people, if you know what I mean. She's probably next in line to take over for Ularu Chen, head of operations here, which would be a godsend considering Chen has no filter and loves to speak her mind. No one loves brutal honesty that much.
Brutal honesty.
Between you and me, I think Imogene is about done with the whole process. You won't believe the people we've been getting. I heard the hiring algorithm Yuko made approved all applicants. And of course Yuko bailed when interview time hit. It's technically her job. And Imogene is furious. Good. Let's not keep Imogene waiting too long. And the offer still stands if you need someone to show you the way.
Show me the way.
Of course. Follow me.
继续。等一下，让我喝一口。你先别走。
是怎么喝可乐？
哦，对了，我这样，我以后身上带点可乐，这样的话，我在现实里每喝一口，游戏里我就要喝一口，喝一杯，就这么办。决定。我现在身上有吗？有气啊，可乐还真有。
This current floor we're on is the main operations level. It's where the grunt work happens for this department. Research, data entry, more busy work than you can stand. Most people here are technicians.
I can feel the life and happiness draining from my body already.
And here we are. Good luck in there. I'll probably see you on your way out.
I hope you're more prepared than the last one. Have a seat. And your friend can wait outside. I'm sure.
面试。
All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match. Which I'll take up with our technicians later. So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries?
他都已经。
It's good to see you're familiar with and appreciate our work here. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this?
说服啊，开始。
I can't help but wonder if that's why you're here today and not behind bars, considering your track record.
Track record.
If what you say is true, You'll have department heads fighting over you in no time.
我 track record
How
的是
motivated are you to succeed?
这个说服是不是取决于你之前完成了什么事情啊？不知道，我这边直接过。
不就正常说服吗？
Here at Ryujin, that's completely up to you. It's not unheard of for someone like you to reach an executive level position. Plus, we're pretty good at finding any untapped potential, so if there's a role we know you'll excel at, we'll find it. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in?
5年内我会掌管这家公司，操，这么牛逼啊！我操，管理层吧，啊，研发。
Well, you've certainly come to the right place for that.
科学。
Considering your education, I'm sure you could reasonably find a place in that department. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired.
哎，
On a probationary period, of course.
操，神他妈犯罪记录，
Considering
你
this
妈！
criminal record of yours.
哦，我知道他指的是什么了，指的是巴油那件事，应该。
Coffee order at Terra Brew.
神他妈的取咖啡，我操！
Be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogene Salzo.
经典取咖啡 ，fuck。上班第一天，给领导拿咖啡，不是你们这公司文化不好啊！你现在拿这，我应聘的又不是他们的秘书，我应聘的是秘书吗？我不是研发。
Fascinate me. Go do your thing, friend.
I'm a little busy right now.
哎呦，我都想去跑腿咖啡，公司虽然不是我出钱。到底让跑腿也是让那个前台的去跑腿，不让你去跑。
因为正好招了我，看这人。 取咖啡 ，fuck，
顺便给自己买。
对，顺便给自己买，好吧。
每个正义性都会考。
There's got to be a megacorp that'll hire someone like me.
这谁？
I've been applying to different
哦，那个
megacorps in
人。
the area, but I haven't got any bites. Well, I went to school for business.
上学都忘光。
The recruiter asked me what I thought about Keynesian.
经典忘光了。
I asked her, which planet is Keynesian on again? And she just looked at me and cringed. I don't blame her.
还是哪个星球上的？
To be honest, I don't really know what I want.
虽然我不知道哪。
I just know that if I don't find something.
这个其实很真实，就是很多不知道自己到底想干嘛的人都选了商科，这是真的。我有一些朋友就是他们其实并不知道自己毕业想干嘛，但他们就选了商科。他这个人也是。
Keldcorp and Stroud, but I haven't heard back, and that's threatening to cut off the cred spigot. But I need the credits now, and even if I do get hired, who knows when that first paycheck comes in.
哎，可惜我不能雇他，我要是能雇他就好了，不是吗？
Let me know if you hear of any openings.
对啊，我也能招人，但是我不能招募他。
他商科你招他，
怎么不行？到我那个经商去，到我少战。
给你当那个什么酒店大堂经理。
And welcome to Terra Brew. How may I serve you?
温泉旅馆大堂。
左边那些人说我插队，你看我鸟你们吗？
I hope I don't screw up these eggs.
有意见，请投到龙神工业的。
对
What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that promotion?
I got fired, is what happened.
这
This is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
和你没关系，我操！
I know how
别
hard
找
you
我。
were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody?
谁 nobody？
You don't even know your own boss's boss? Ularu is Ryujin's head of operations, or resident shark, if you ask me. If she smells blood in the water, you're dead. Like, who knows? I looked at someone wrong. The coffee wasn't hot. They didn't even have the decency to tell me. They just had security escort me out of the building, like some criminal. Yeah, I bet you are. No one's ever sorry in this business. Now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after. So I'm taking matters into my own hands.
啊？哎我操，什么鬼啊？他怎么突然打起来了
Hey, buddy, we came here for some crappy coffee. That's all.
You don't just get to learn all the ins and outs of Ryujin operations and then just
啊，龙神工业他妈怎么像那个雅库扎一样？
They don't let that kind of
或者像那种黑帮一样，
disgruntled employees.
这么离谱
It's just a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed. I suppose the timing could just be a coincidence.
真荒版了，这是真荒版了，这公司真是荒版。
really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down. Let's just say, Ryujin doesn't like loose ends. Chen fired me, and now she's gonna see me as a liability. And that's why it's just a matter of time before our paths cross again. Okay, and when they do, I'm just hoping you'll listen to me, like I listen to you. You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know a thing or two about leverage. Just don't make me regret this.
真的，这就是为公司啊兢兢业业干了这么多年，被直接踹出大门，然后还要派人去杀他，就因为他知道公司里太多事情，这他妈的也太离谱了吧！
真的有人杀他？
这处境和 V 怎么那么像呢？
Hey, no worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them.
接下来我们看看。
Tomo had been Ryujin's errand boy for some time now. Lots of ambition. Dying to get up that food chain, if you know what I mean. He always seemed really nice, so
问题是，你想，他到最后唯一的要求就是，如果他们派我来派你来杀我，请起码先听听我说的话。所以我觉得他真怕这件事，肯定是有原因的。
Ryujin has connections everywhere, even Benjamin Bayu. You know, the very man that runs Neon.
正常公司怎么会怕说我被解雇了，公司要派人来杀我呢？
You're setting yourself up
他就是那种，
肯定是公司有一些问题。
的员工都一个个消失了。
对对对，那种我操，怕人，真的，而且他和本地政府可是官商勾结呀！你堂下何人状告本官啊？这霓虹城真的是赛博朋克到一定地步了，已经。我操。
Yes, of course. Here it is. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance done. I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
Mistake like... "那个人走了吗？好像走了。地球经典咖啡订单 ，Portion Hot。提着一篮这种热咖啡最好别跑，否则到那全给打翻了。你看他们怎么对付。上班第一天请你取咖啡，回来领导问咖啡呢？
咖啡呢？
啊，打翻了，完了，你完了。
你再去买。
不是你最好自己偷偷买，你不要让别人知道，就算出这种，否则
别回去。
Neon. I've heard some wild tales of this place. Not sure how much of those tales are true, though.
How's it going? I got the memo from Imogene to add you to the system. So it sounds like congratulations are in order. You must have really nailed that interview. Too pissed off to care? That certainly sounds like Imogene, at least in a situation like this. Anyway, just wanted to welcome you to the dysfunctional family. Taking a break? Not much. But the day is young. Well, besides brightening everyone's day with my presence, I mostly support the management staff. Setting meetings, travel arrangements, and then a slew of menial tasks that no one else wants to do. Credits collections for birthdays, HR policy reminders, you know, all that fun stuff.
What?
Oh, little old me? Well, I hardly know where to begin. Club circuit when I'm feeling social, people watching when I'm not. Rooftop roaming if you want to get away from the crowds. But when I really want a little me time, I just lock myself up in my apartment and blast Borealis's latest mix. The neighbors hate it, but for me, it's as therapeutic as it gets. Oh heavens, no. I don't risk my life for anything except my signed Borealis music collection. Yuko's tried to get me to be a technician, but that's a whole different pressure. Mistakes on that team affect Ryujin's bottom line. Or worse, put a field op's life at risk. Hard pass. Oh heavens, no. Yuko's tried to get mistakes on that. I just had my 6-year anniversary. If anyone told me I'd be holding a job that long when I first got here, I would have laughed in their face.
为何呢？难道目标不是？可能有的人不是。那我的目标就是在一家公司干到退休。我不想。
Now I live vicariously through everyone here. All the drama, none of the risk.
All the drama, none of the risk.
I had all the dreams of leading. Now I live. New Atlantis, believe it or not, home to the UC and more restrictions than you can count. Yeah, obviously not for me. I ran away to Neon as soon as I had the creds to hitch a ride. Don't do me any favors. Nice chat, though.
Don't cause any trouble.
多上枯山水，铅笔盒，这是他们的船啊，对讲机。这是什么？对讲机。可能封锁门之类的玩意，说不定。
这不是那种紧急开关，警报。
Sorry, I can't talk right now. I have a meeting to prep for.
Agent.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
刚才在207街当完特工回来，又
员工食堂。Our products, your life, one dream. 员工食堂，我居然不能拿个橙子吃，哎，这太抠门了。我甚至不能拿个橙子吃，操！这么大公司如此之抠门。这是谁的办公室啊？我就进来了。卡姆登的电脑，卡姆登乐园上锁了，我直接上班第一天就开始破老板、破上级的锁，是吧？ 真狠啊！我只能说这种行为。
正说明你有当特工的料。
公告：卡姆登曹，安迪乌拉法 PTO。这是你的 PTO 政策记录提醒，根据政策，你的 PTO 不会累积到下次或在年底付清，你有责任在休假结束前明智的利用这段时间。PTO 政策不可协商，如有顾虑会请找卡洛沃恩安迪人力资源部经理。
有点惨，居然不能继续。
他居然不能累积，起码人家有 PTO 好吧？咱们退一万步讲，还有。即日起，对新闻媒体社会互动政策做如下调整：只有经授权的市场部员工才能就公司的所有方面发表公开声明。只有来自新闻媒体的联络，所有来自新闻媒体的联络必须立刻报告给市场部。以新闻媒体的互动许可必须发给吉纳夫维、莫纳汉、卡洛沃恩、亚历克斯、普莱斯和道尔顿·费因斯。不遵守这些规定者可能会被立刻开除。玉子塞拉诺。通了，不是没通啊，主线没有。嗨，卡姆登，我知道你要求员工使用公司的规定渠道，但我现在急需为冬至的旧工作站安装一部新的电脑。道尔顿已经找到新电脑，我们在寻找能够尽快上岗的新员工，希望能看到同事的面才会有加快程序。乌拉鲁陈最近投诉，卡姆登有人向我反映，你公开表达对霓虹城行政长官的看法且言辞激烈。你要知道，我们这里有一些员工跟蛙游来往密切。在办公室发表的言论会通过这些途径传到他的耳朵里。你明白我们与霓虹城行政长官之间关系的重要性，所以我希望你能在有关他的公事上展现你的专业性。乌拉鲁城龙神集团 CEO。出货确认编号亚布伦公司新兴系列，音频数据版2项，神经策略头 Mark 4。卡姆登曹，吓我一跳，巴雷特，我还以为卡姆登曹回来了呢。人家那里破解电脑突然说句话在旁边，吓我一跳。
I'd hate to be on Miss Salso's bad side.
这怎么还有通风管道啊？这通风管道打不开啊！
I've got my eye on you.
I hate being stuck in the office.
这谁？艾普尔。
Just waiting for more info.
高级特工。不可访问。
这几层办公室。
我先去把咖啡给。
What is it?
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup?
还是别说这事儿。
Personal, huh? I suppose that's one way to put it. I know that Tomohigashi and
他都知道啊。他这也知道啊。想隐瞒都瞒不住，我操，全方位监控。fuck。离谱。特意不想说，本来为了保护他，结果。
Some of us are impressed by how you handled the situation and would like to try you out in a different.
低估他们了，说实话，这个是。
And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now.
New position.
So, congratulations.
第一天升职，What the fuck？ 什么光速升职这
？I'm a bit surprised. I'll admit I am.
而咖啡就能吃。
Let me explain. I'm promoting you to junior.
不是因为咖啡，是因为说服。
The position is a bit more complicated and
多亏了他
completely
初级冒
confidential.
功。
Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far?
如果直接打的话，给我。
In any case where a threat to success is established, one of us is sent out to create a more desired outcome.
反竞争。
This may be through a conversation or
垄断
presenting
啊，
some
谁
new
来管
information.
管啊？
It's all very situational, as you'll soon see.
这
Well, it depends on the job, really.
反竞争行
If
为。
someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more forceful
这种
approach
公
is
司
necessary. You're basically removing obstacles from the equation.
好的好。
Like any good corporation, we consider what we do here to be a trade secret. If others knew and could mimic our actions, it would take away our edge. Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly
他
take
说我
mine.
可以喝一
And
杯
since
呀
Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
Dusty. Dusty.
哎
Dusty.
哎，老板在旁边呢，巴雷特。你干嘛？哎，这个人真的是。
老白说这人是
这正经点啊！
叫警卫吧。
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terrabrew it is. For the past 5 years, Tranquility is a recent acquisition, and we've only just begun to develop the brand. You may have seen how several vendors carry the product now.
也许应该收购第9经典卡。
Terrabrew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terrabrew within the next 5 years. Tea talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up, which hopefully won't be often. Yes, mistakes are often costly and involve substantial cleanup, both literally and figuratively. Law enforcement, witnesses, evidence, everything has its cost. Good. Then it appears we have nothing left to discuss. This introduction
在这种公寓里面，不是这种公司里面啊，交谈就要专业一点，稍微别他妈太多废话，和人家。Professional.
What I needed.
Professional.
Imogene said she hired someone new.
I'm
Genevieve, head of marketing and public relations. Me and an entire department at my back. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be? Yeah, that's what they all say. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you. The only thing creepy here is your misinterpretation. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse. For one, our connections with Bayou automatically grant us a slight connection with the Rangers. He has some amount of influence with his seat on the Council of Governors.
真的心莲这个情况太糟糕了。
With Ranger Price.
一会儿这个巴尤也是行政总督会总督理事会，然后他妈的那个谁来着，霍普也是。你们这有几个好人吗？里面有几个啊？
坏人比好人多耶。
Yes, you have quite the history with the Freestar Rangers yourself. Which is why I hope you won't be an issue. Let's hope your best is good enough.
旁边就是我偷看他电脑的卡姆登槽。
So fetching coffee 1 minute, and junior.
他对巴友有意见，这个我们知道。
Supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around. I have the glorious job of keeping all the departments supplied with exactly what they need. Anything from rare materials for R&D to slates and design software for marketing. You could say I'm the one aspect of operations that keeps this department legit. Well, not compared to you field operatives or technicians, but it is a vital role nonetheless. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions. I get your point, but if anything, take comfort in knowing that you're the one deciding the methods behind your assignments. Not only that, but corporate espionage is the norm. Ryujin just handles it better than most. Competitor operatives have done far worse to accomplish less. Well, neuroamps for one. They aid in mental illness, confidence boosting, and focus. Drone robots for maintenance and security, tranquility for relaxation, Arbron for protection. Your work only helps us improve and expand.
他没有提太阳航宇，你是不是讨厌太阳航宇？ 他唯独没提太阳航宇分公司里，这。太
阳航宇是谁的来着？
是龙神的呀，但是他不提，他唯独没提太阳航宇。
Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your own.
好了，你可以下岗了。我这对这公司了解都比你多。
Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
但是他是对我最友善的一个，他是对我最好的一个。他们桌上摆的什么东西？一个小，
或者是控制器，控制 PPT 的那种。
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job. I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started.
加入
We've reason
重
to
返
believe
职
that our
场。
friends at KeltCorp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now.
重返，因为你之前是矿工。
Hardly. This is the standard run-of-the-mill tactic we've come to expect from them. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers. Think of it as a lesson that KeltCorp gets to learn the hard way. That's up for you to determine. Think of it as the creative aspect of your job. There's always more than one way to get a job done around here. Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at KeltCorp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
特工潜入任务开始。不知名的数据版。
Make it quick. I have a deadline. You're interrupting me. Is this time accounted for? We're on a strict schedule. I just want to make sure this impromptu meeting is properly tracked. Then I will remind you that the schedule exists for a reason, and we seem to be ignoring it. If time is money, then suffice to say Ms. Serrano would not be pleased with such a frivolous expenditure. Ms. Yuko Serrano, Senior Operations Specialist at Ryujin Industries? She's one of the heads of the department you're standing in. No, I suppose she doesn't. And since you clearly have bandwidth to spare, maybe you can help me clean up a, minor indiscretion. where each assigned shifts to assist operatives, ensuring coverage at all hours. Personally, I like to keep my circadian rhythms intact, early to rise, early to bed, as nature intended. I'm not at liberty to say. I will remind you of another common phrase: loose lips sink ships. So, be cautious around the office and discuss intel at your peril. Contractually, yes, but I'd rather avoid the embarrassment. Normally, I do a good job of setting boundaries between work and life. This incident is an exception. Good. Let me give you some background. Recently, I've been assisting the impoverished in both Ebbside and the underbelly. I pay for the occasional meal, clinic visit, or comfort. But I may have lost a slate in the process. I need you to locate and retrieve it for me. Pre-assignment intel for one of our operatives. The contents themselves aren't too sensitive, so if you're thinking of betraying me, they aren't worth much as leverage. My sloppiness is simply an embarrassment that I'd like to correct. It's not a matter of trust, but one of time. I have little to spare. You do not. Then we have an agreement. Good. Go to the underbelly and talk to the panhandler, Huang. Discarded items are her specialty, so she may have come across the slate herself. If you can manage to find it, bring it back to me, and I will pay you for the time. Perhaps I can best explain with an analogy. There is an aquatic species on Volai Epsilon, which, by cruel irony or test of metal, hatches on dry land. Only 1 in 10,000 make it to adulthood. Most are eaten, some simply die in the crawl to the ocean. Meanwhile, there is a similar species that is born in the water itself. They never make this journey and thus never know its hardship. Which begs the question, is that fair? In the natural world, I'd agree, but here, we can make a change. I know what you're thinking, and I am not what you'd call a bleeding heart. Moreover, I find the underbelly filthy and unsanitary. But I also believe in equity. I am well aware that my life came with a head start. So I try my best to balance the equation and bring the hatchlings to the water.
你说的不卫生，在我看来是地域特色，是。
Think what you will, but I don't have to approve of the notion. But as much as I dislike,
霓虹城还是有些好人的，想帮大家。
It is a welcome change of pace. When you spend all day keeping secrets, a burden is placed on one's conscience. The time I spend volunteering sheds some of that weight. Goodbye.
龙神集团内部甚至有人在秘密帮助底下的平民，用自己的能力。外带茶。这人在工作。
Supply chain disruptions in the Shire. System. Mr. Cho won't be happy about that. My work's time sensitive. I can't chat now.
I heard about your run-in with Tomo. That guy will never learn.
I'm not really one for small talk.
这些人都在上班哎。
So, who do you have to kill to get this job?
Can't you see I'm busy?
I work. Hey, it's the newbie.
It's the newbie.
What is it?
I think I found something, but it's sensitive.
他们谈。
Do you have time to talk?
Imogen and Yuko run a tight ship.
Special project we're working on for Miss Salzo.
What are you doing? Don't mention that out here.
Huh?
Let's talk somewhere more private.
两人什么情况
I'm a little busy right now.
I heard about your run-in with Tomo. That guy will never learn.
这是他们的办公区，从这边走的话，这些隔间。
My work's time sensitive. I can't chat now.
矿工连身衣，这边有个通风管道哈。
Don't wander into any restricted areas. Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
卫生间。 这楼梯怎么？这楼梯怎么这么？这是什么鬼地
？Don't cause any trouble.
这个侧不是正路，
这是安保亭。
I don't want any trouble. Since you're an operative, I'm authorized to inform you that this is one of our holding cells within the building. Anyone who may violate Ryujin policy while on company grounds is brought here for questioning.
Security， 他们居然有自己的，我操，还有自己的监狱，一个公司有自己的监狱。
If you want to question legality, talk to Dalton Fines.
Holy shit！ 太离谱了，我操！
肯定不是
说任何违反龙神工业规定的，
反正肯定不是
trespassing, theft, fraud, anything that Ryujin may deem a security threat. Well, it is a holding cell. Since you're an operative, anyone who may violate. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't.
Things been getting any easier for you?
Since you're an anyone who may violate.
Thanks for asking.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's going all right. IT fixed my computer yesterday.
怎么了？
I can actually.
谁在说话？里面有人在说。
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Nothing to report here. Mostly routine questioning to determine the proper course of action. Sometimes the issues can be resolved within the corporation. Other times we'll reach out to Neon Security or the Freestar Rangers, depending on the severity of the crime. We enforce the law alongside Neon Security. You commit an average crime, we'll hand you off to one of their average cells. But if you're here specifically as a threat to Ryujin, we prefer to handle those situations in-house.
It's quiet up here.
被盗物品。这门里面审讯室还有2杯咖啡。这是德伦公司了 ，Drone， 也叫无人机公司。
那无人机公司的名字听着。
We'll find out soon enough, and I'm sure you made his day with the sale. Now let's stop by Tranquility on the way out.
You read my mind.
怎么这么贵
Visiting, I'll be a Tranquility customer for life.
Don't cause any trouble.
Fingers crossed these drone robots are childproof.
Childproof.
Whoa.
Hello,
What a
my name's
cozy
Christine.
waiting
I'm the office manager here.
Didn't expect that.
What brings you in today? Tranquility is a fairly new addition to the Ryujin family, so marketing really wanted to push our public availability. Being able to discuss our blends and processes face-to-face with our customers has really improved our brand awareness. I can't blame you. I'm an avid tea drinker myself. There's nothing like a cup of our Sunray tea to put a spring in your step on a rainy neon day. If you'd like to learn more about how our teas are made, you should speak with our blend master. Her name's Nancy. You'll find her in our office just behind you. And thanks for stopping by. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your visit more comfortable. I don't know too much about the history, only that the founding CEO, Dakota Seri, still holds their position today. I heard one of Ryujin's board of directors stumbled upon the original shop while on vacation and was instantly in love. Next thing they knew, Seri's small family business was part of a multi-billion credit corporation.
数十亿资产，那在这个游戏里确实是很大。这个赚钱可没那么容易，这世界里，特别对于普通人，几十亿，它的通货膨胀没那么严重，没有严重到那种地步。
Since we're a young addition to the corporate family, marketing and finance both thought it'd be beneficial to have a physical presence. So far, it's been really useful for our rapidly growing business. I do, yes. Living in Neon is a dream come true for me, and this job is the icing on the cake. Tranquility takes excellent care of its employees. No, I'm not. I grew up in Aquila City. I always wanted to live near the ocean, so Volai Alpha seemed like the perfect place to move when I was old enough. Of course, back then I didn't realize the whole planet was ocean with zero sunshine. But there's just something about Neon, you know? This city flourishes against the odds, and that's what I love about it now. Oh, don't be too hard on yourself, dear. You'll learn. The office manager at Drone started 2 weeks ago, and he's getting the hang of it already. I'm sure he'd be happy to know he isn't the only one still learning. Please come back and see us again soon.
啊，这边有茶杯。
I owe whoever developed the Easy Sleep blend a huge thank you.
I'm glad
I just hope this robot gets delivered safe and sound.
I'll definitely be visiting the Tranquility shop in the lobby before I head home.
I'm going to check out the drone showroom next.
These drone robots are always so efficient.
Robotics is my passion. But sometimes I dream of getting back on the field again.
确实。
So, what do you think? Is it true what they say? Are drone machines the best in the galaxy?
我喜欢老款，对，月球机器人，我喜欢瓦斯科那种，哈哈。
Oh, so you're a student of history. A robotics lover after my own heart. My apologies, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Lendell Green. I handle robot certs and acquisitions for Starfreight Logistics.
哦，他是 Starfreight
But outside of the job, I'm just a fan of robots. So when I retired 15 years ago, I figured this was a good career change. I mainly run tests to check things like load capacity, walking speed, you know, just to be sure the model we're buying matches industry specifications. Once the sale goes through, we integrate the robots with our human crews. If the haulers don't abuse them and do regular maintenance, even the older Model A's will last a very long time. We're a small interstellar shipping company, at least compared to the Hopetechs of the world. But what we lack in size, we make up for in quality. You think Ron Hope has someone like me making sure every bot he buys is up to standard? Not a chance. I played professional bat-ball, believe it or not. I was a utility infielder for my hometown team in Aquila City. But then I messed up my knee trying to turn a 4.63 double play, and I had to retire early. They say athletes die 2 deaths. But tinkering with robots has given me a second life. I'll be seeing you.
Out of order.
I've never seen a drone robot perform less than perfectly.
I hope you're having a nice day. Hello there. Thanks for visiting the drone offices at Ryujin Tower. Can I help you find something? Oh, by the way, I'm Bobby. Robert. Sorry, I should have introduced myself when you walked up. I'm still adjusting to this whole office.
刚才提的那那人。
办公室经理。
Thanks for saying that. I'm new at this. I'm still getting my feet under me. Anyway, take a look around the office if you want. It's open to the public. Everybody's pretty busy, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't disturb them too much. Oh, and thank you for visiting Ryujin Tower. Enjoy your day.
这最后一句话 ，drone 这个词含义无人机，他还括号了一下英文这个汉化的时候，还挺用心。
对，
知道。I hate to say it, but your guess is as good as mine. The rumor is the caps are just a marketing tactic, catch attention, get people talking. Guess it works.
到头来也没解释含义
Mainly industrial models for helping out on ships and at spaceports. Maybe you've seen our most popular line, the mini-bots?
Mini-bots 确实可爱。
We have models on display throughout the office. Feel free to have a look.
给我弄个小吵闹来。
Yeah, I'll say. This wasn't even the job they hired me for. I was supposed to be working at Tranquility across the hall as an administrative assistant. It's just my luck that after I'd been in training for a measly 2 weeks, the office admin for Drone had to go and retire. It was totally unexpected. Apparently, he went up to the executive floor one day and never came back to his desk.
Yeah.
We were told he quit and just walked out. Yeah, I do. I think he retired out of the blue after 10 years and left me to clean up his mess. That jerk didn't even write down his computer's password. IT was down here for hours the other day trying to get me access. You'd think something like that should only take a few minutes. Oh, yeah. I used to be an office manager for my old job, but that position wasn't customer-facing. I applied for the admin assistant because the pay was almost just as good. It'd be a hell of a lot less stress. Guess that plan backfired. No, not really. I mean, have you been to the Tranquility office? The whole place smells like a warm cup of tea and the staff is beyond friendly. Everybody at Drone is so serious. You barely even get a good morning out of most of the employees here. Oh, really? Thanks for the vote of confidence. I needed it. Don't be a stranger.
How's your day going? Things been getting any easier for you?
Oh, wow. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it's going all right. IT fixed my computer yesterday, so I can actually get some work done now.
That's great. Glad to hear it. So, hey, if you ever want to grab a drink after work, I have a friend upstairs who can get us into the Astral Lounge.
I wish people here were asking me out on a date.
You say no?
操，约会呢？该。
No, I'm not actually. That sounds great.
If I had the technical skills, I'd apply to Drone in a
演示，运行演示程序。
heartbeat.
'Cause Hinton could blow a whole operation out of the water.
迷你机器人。
There are a lot. See you around.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
哎，我操！这里有一个奖项给这个德龙公司的 Best Product Region， 就是给德龙公司。有意思，最佳产品，这是他们龙神公司认为这是他们的最佳产品的意思。
Love to have a genuine drone robot on my ship.
Hey, It's the newbie.
Ooh, maybe I can stop at the gift shop for Vasco.
Vasco. Palette.
I've got my eye on you.
The showroom's worth checking out while you're here.
Our newest model should be in use at the Neon Spaceport soon.
No way I'm getting all this done by tonight.
我觉得龙神公司有一点恐怖的就是，一个公司为什么需要这么多警卫？你看看，你能受得了你办公室里随时他妈24小时站着个警卫吗？他的每一个房间都起码有一个警卫，甚至有的房间有2个警卫、3个警卫站，就看着别人工作，这实在是有点。
这个让我能理解。等会去，你那些任务，你自己的任务不都是做间谍任务嘛？那他也要防着别人。
有道理，就是说，那操，这个商业竞争环境真的烂透了，都他妈搞这出，然后执法机关不管，哎，就，真的无语。
管什么管？执法机关连他们大楼都进不去。还管？还管里面的？
什么夜之城啊？
那是夜之。
这是什么鬼地方？我操！啊，这是那个门后面啊。这个出不去。面板门打开，电力降低楼层。What the fuck is this？
这什么东西？
啊？你可以关灯。
关谁的灯？关这里。
整个楼的灯。它变成这种灯，现在红色的。
看人都跑掉了。
没有。
没有吗？
没有。你要做任务，它才会。现在他们可能只是以为，哎，电是不是出了什么问题，没有什么反应。毕竟这地方又没有一片漆黑。但是我想，如果你要潜行的话，这个应该能帮助你，因为它更黑了。因为这游戏毕竟确实有明暗处的那个潜行判定，是否能在一些地方加强你的潜行能力，有可能是为了这个。我还开回来，别让人家在这种昏暗环境下工作。这样亮的时候你就没法潜，要把灯关了才能潜。然后人家抱怨说：“哎，这他妈破楼怎么堂堂龙神集团的楼怎么天天电都供不稳？”
这一定是我的错觉，经典一定是我的错觉。
I wonder how deep the oceans are here. They seem impossibly deep.
还有 engineering， 太阳航域。
I wonder what Miss Ulrich will come up with next.
Just can't believe the new models.
The perfect marriage of style and substance. Astroneering.
careful out there. Neon never sleeps.
Everyone who Tayo knows how to make stellar ships. Pun intended.
Every Tayo innovation gets copied by the other Star Yards.
Where else is art and science? Back to dealing with Dara.
If they complain about the lines of my ship one more time, we're done then. Good.
One more time.
Oh man, that sucks. You definitely need that. It's way more fuel efficient.
太阳航宇最先配备，经典那个就是那种手机厂商粉之间争谁先谁后，玩剩下的之类的。
I just can't decide.
Can you believe these guys?
What do you mean?
People go crazy over this Tayo stuff. I don't see it.
Look around. I mean, it's pretty amazing stuff.
Nah, just give me an old, reliable Hope Tech. Your grandkids could still be flying those.
That explains a lot about you.
Tayo is literally the best place to work in Neon. Prepare to be amazed.
看看，哎呦，精准起落架4G，
它有一个那个3×3的那个东西，我去。
3×3的什么
3×3的起居舱，
起居很好吗？
没有，只是正常来说是这里独有。
哦，
就是正常。
那我可以试试给我那个装，给我那个部署平台装一个试试。独有的是吧？独有的起居舱3×3，等等，我不需要3×3太大了吧？3×3
有别的，你也可以看片，2×2。
It's so nice to have you here. Fantastic! We'll have your shiny new ride ready to go at the spaceport if you decide to join the Tayo family.
这个地方的销售代表确实是态度最好的，语气最那个吸引人的，确实不一样。太空苹果确实不一样，是吗？麻雀，其实麻雀这船挺可爱。海豚、镜鲨、独角鲸，这船有意思。
Decision buy now or buy next year. Just 3 more paychecks.
What Tayo is simply the best.
Nobody's gonna try anything here.
我为了第一个任务准备的话，我需要去准备一套消音武器，不是非致命武器。其实
不打也行，不一定非得开。不一定非得打。
首先我要把负重轻一下，这样我能把宇航服脱掉。 短吻鳄，你好，短吻鳄。对了，带安德烈亚，然后毕竟他可以变色龙。应该把这短吻鳄号涂成绿色。
其实安德烈亚也特别好，因为他那些潜行路线就比较刁钻，那个。
没事，我上次他跟着我没有什么问题，希望这次也不。
这一次的路线比那上次。
Lost in my thoughts, but glad to be back.
玩的跟他妈掠食一样。怀疑队友跟不跟上，反正我没带，最后还。
Till next time, universe permitting.
改一下这把新兴炸弹爆炸钳。我居然没有钛了，比较轻。巴雷特怎么人直接没了
？How may I serve you? What's mine is yours. Legally, I've signed the papers.
燕子，服装，我的意思是。
Absolute. Of course. Let me know if you want to talk some more.
这儿。
Hey, of course. I have room for that.
反超者的，电磁重影。
We'll talk more later. Don't worry.
Back, eh? How's it going? I know you have a lot on your mind right now, but we need to talk. It's about the Starborn Hunter's death. Do you feel like you've made the right decision? Although I normally find it difficult to side with the eye for an eye mantra, in this case, I agree. Siding with the Hunter would have been wrong. The artifacts are dangerous, and I believe the emissary has a right to collect them and prevent their abuse. I thought you would be. Look, no matter how this ends, whether I agree with you or not, I want you to know that I'll continue to support your decisions every step of the way. We're friends, and always will be. Nothing you could do at this point would ever come between the bond that we share. Of course. I can't have any of my underlings in Constellation wallowing in sorrow now, can I? Anyway, I know you have a lot of soul-searching to do. There's quite a journey ahead, and serious plans to make. Just know that if you need me, I'll be here for you. Always.
Look who it is. I'd be happy to help carry some things.
他还拿着我的全套抗疫种服呢，你可好好拿着哈，你别哪天给我搞没了。
你给的是谁？你不是给
哈德良吗？他们专业红魔部队就专门应该给他，最合适肯定。就所以，我希望他能就在船上永远穿着。你可以头盔不穿，就你甲还是应该穿。我给你甲，你装备了，你要穿那个太空服。 我都真看不到我的，因为给他了，没法在船上看到，非常不爽。
不是队友都不出。
对，我就因为如果有个帽，哎，你不是之前说有没有来着？
是，但是你得带他的。
哦，我希望能不带他
的队友，你穿他就穿，你不穿他就不穿。但是带他。
沃利阿尔法、沃利伊普西龙、沃利贝塔、沃利塔乌。我现在有个好奇的，他之前说沃利普那个普伊普西龙的海洋里有一种生物，真的有吗？看看，还是他只是又是什么传说？就那个人说这个地方有一种生物，什么爬到路上去，海洋生物，但是要在路上产卵。安德烈亚人呢？这儿
每天说的最多的就是安德烈亚人。
The great serpent favors me to have put you in my path.
他这个星光感应会把人里面也弄出来，太这个太离谱。
And I am sure countless others along the way, with no regard for their lives. The hunter was in this for himself only, amassing power at the cost of all else. The emissary seems more reasonable, I suppose, but do you believe they have the right to dictate how the artifacts are used? Maybe. I am not sure that simply being the first through a door should allow you to decide who else gets to pass.
说的怎么样 ？The Expanse 里面的那个星门守卫部队那种。就谁决定谁能去不能去。
Unbelievable decisions. Know that I love you, that you mean more to me than, well, than almost anything. I will be by your side, no matter what lies ahead. I am glad, and I am happy to give it. I know you have much on your mind, so I will not keep you further. I will be here when you are ready to take on whatever is next. I am grateful for our time together, always. I look forward to it.
You two go on. I have academic journals to review.
潜艇三名 sub.
The galaxy's cheesy as hoagie to devour.
An interesting mix of activities.
边看书边
hope
吃
they
东
are
西。
both enjoyable.
边看书边吃东西，不会弄得书上都是油。
To what do I owe this pleasure? I know that tone. Very well. What is it? Thank you, dearest. You are not so bad yourself. What have you got for me? I will be thinking about you.
“动量”食物真挺重，其实。 发际清晰感知针剂。收藏家的服装，靠，这服装，
就那个
搞得像漫威里来。开拓号。云星组织太空服，我把负重降到了200，我应该是可以脱宇航服了。这样的话，这样潜行就会更方便。
很摆，知道你身上。
Talk to me, my dear friend.
Rush B。改进型城市雄鹰。快攻。这可以加消音器。
The stock versions are never quite what you want.
很少装，也就只有狙击枪加了。
那把消音手枪很有感觉，是吧？
我这个 XM2311那把装的，那把才更像特工会用的。
拿自己的船试枪可还行，操！你干嘛？你看他，我过来他用手指我，好像在警告我，你干嘛呢？你注意点，
别乱来啊！打出个洞，我们全是
这个姿势也太合适了，在这个时候触发，离谱！怎么会有这么巧的事情？
看你干的什么？在我哨站专门做了一个靶场，上面放了3个人偶，分别是瓦努、真龙舰队，还有那个黄道
人偶？什么人偶？
哦，
我懂。原来如此。
3条那个道。
对哦，你说的很有道理，应该做个这个。
搞一个这个。这回去想试试枪就不能到处乱开枪。
特工出马，拿着消音黑色手枪，又来了。2077又开始了，
又回来了。女王陛下，那把枪。
我到现在都没进去过沃利酒店，而且我记得一开始有个邀请函让我去来，到现在没去。
这是什么任务？
哇！
哦，我想起来了。
Your abilities are truly amazing.
先回家。这闪退。
好的。看我玩到现在我一直。中午。吓得我先出吧。
它给我自动存了都，非常贴心。
好，上来。
再敢闪，我就果然没有，就上次抽了，不知道为什么。fuck， 我怎么身上又没有铝了？
刚也没有拿铝，
气死我了！
啊，你刚在哪？
这个天际套房，你发现一件事没有？它甚至没有单独的卧室。它是一个 studio， 它其实是个 studio。
对，我还没买天际套房。
它是一个一般 studio 都很小，但它其实就是一个非常大的 studio， 它只有一个房间，就是卫生间。它其实就是 studio。
有人做了一个已经有 mod extension， 上面多加了一层，甚至加了个阳台。
我说白了，我觉得阳台最重要，别的倒无所谓。studio 倒挺好。
好像是个
这么牛逼吗？
我还没买。
那我当场就打，我先下楼，然后我再看一下。
要 yes。
打吧，无所谓了，我觉得现在更新也够快。
也可以等它下次测试版更新完。
测试还有测试版？什么测试版？
不，现在不是已经在测试了吗？
啊？又测啥？
我不知道，小 bug 修复而已，修了。
那我就没事，先下。
不过其实我觉得等你回来的时候就。
那也倒是。
对，忘了换。想现在打也可以。这2天一定有。我要
去那颗星球看看，我的好奇心驱使我要去。就是他之前说的那个什么2栖生物，你最好水里有东西。
我是游半天。
我看看那是什么玩意，我可能看不到它实际上上岸产卵，因为这没这一回事儿。但是起码我去看看那东西到底长什么样。我在岸上见过的海洋生物只见过死，不知道怎么爬，不知道怎么死在岸上，
搁浅。
但他怎么直接冲上沙滩的呢？
不，我想错了，那个退潮了吧？
也有可能，
就是水下去，然后他们。
Point reached. Orbit stable.
Volley 阿尔法星。我们现在要去的是 Volley 伊普西龙星，探查那边的海洋生物。